that's unfortunate.
I gosh darn tripped.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Apollo1, and today we are back with a brand new Call of Duty video. And at first look, you might be thinking to yourself, what exactly am I watching? What is this gameplay? We're not even used to seeing this Call of Duty here on KARNAGE. And on top of that, you might even be wondering, this game isn't even out yet. This is Call of Duty World War II, the brand new Call of Duty game that is coming out in just a few months. But on top of that, we have a private beta that is also coming up here in just a few days on the 25th of August. Just a few days away, we get 2 weekends of World War II beta action where we get some early access. Everybody gets early access if you just, I believe, pre-order the game, pre-ordering the game, putting down $5 towards the game, $5 or $10 will give you a beta code. You can jump on and use that beta code, whether it be in the Xbox store or in the PlayStation store. You use that in there to redeem your beta. But we're just a few days away, and here we are here at KARNAGE with some early beta footage for you guys, so we hope that you enjoy it. I've got to say a huge thank you to Activision for having me out to the Sledgehammer Games studio to record some early access gameplay for you all to check out before this beta drops in just a few days. I got the chance to play the brand new Gibraltar map that is going to be in the beta, which is super exciting. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. I like the map, but I can't say I like it more than Pointe du Hoc. Pointe du Hoc, honestly, is my favorite map thus far. I absolutely love that map. I do extremely well on it every single time. In this little session that I had, I think I got a game of like 26-5. I went like 16-3 in TDM. I just had some really good games. I know those aren't super high scoring or anything, but you know, that's a good Call of Duty game, an average good Call of Duty game. And honestly, I just like that map a lot. I'm really excited to play it. But of course, there's a ton of maps that still are yet to come. We have no idea what these maps are going to look like, what they're going to play like. We have no idea even what they're called. So, a lot to come, and I'm not going to say that Pointe du Hoc is going to be my favorite map in the game, but as of now, I like that map by far the most. But hopefully you guys like this early footage of this brand new game map, because it is a good map. I like it. It's just I was struggling to play at certain points. I will say that the B area of this map is extremely difficult to take back when you're playing domination if the enemy team has managed to cap B and then push up on the spawns. It's very, very difficult. I'm not saying it's possible. I'm not saying you're getting spawn trapped. It's just difficult to hold them back, and that's one thing that I found out. But it's a very strategic map. It's extremely well played out. It's also 3 lanes, which is extremely nice. Good old-fashioned Call of Duty maps coming back to World War II, which is one of the things I'm honestly most excited about. Before we get any further into today's video, guys, I just gotta ask real quick if you guys could drop an early like. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's shoot for 1,500 likes. We usually never go below 1,500 likes. The team notifications squad is extremely loyal here, and you guys are you just kill that. You just slaughter that like button. Like, it's crazy. So thank you for all the support. Hashtag team notification VIP members. You're all legends. Shout out to you on screen. Thank you for turning notifications on to KARNAGE. If you guys want to become part of this group and be featured in a video and be loved by all the KARNAGE guys, because we make sure to like all your tweets. And what I'm getting at is you guys just have to tweet the KARNAGE Clan Twitter a picture that you have notifications on, and I will make sure that that like is either retweeted, liked, or you might even get a follow back from the KARNAGE Twitter, which not many people get that. So if you get that, you are lucky, to say the least. If it means anything to you, they are definitely lucky, because there's not many people that the KARNAGE Clan Twitter will follow. But on top of that, you will be featured in a video here at KARNAGE at some point. So make sure to do that. And guys, of course, if you're new to KARNAGE, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stick around for more content. You don't want to miss out on anything. Of course, when the beta drops, we're going to do some awesome things for you guys. We have a lot of video content to show you, and we're just super excited about World War II. Of course, it's the beta. It's a very, very dumbed down basic version of the game. There's still a ton of of features, like the majority of features and stuff, aren't going to be shown in this beta, and that's a good thing. I like that. It's just a way for us to feel out the game, for everybody to try it out, to see how it is, and also for them to fix any flaws so that when launch time comes, the game's a lot more smoother and it has a lot less flaws. So the actual launch in November is a lot better. But of course, we're going to have other great content here after the beta. We're not just going to upload World War II beta all the way up to launch. Don't worry about that. I know a lot of people don't want to see that. We have a ton of insane Black Ops 3 content for you guys in those, actually it's almost like 2 months between the end of the beta and the launch of the game at the beginning of November. So don't worry about that. I just wanted to confirm with everybody that might be like, oh, I don't want to see beta stuff for 2 months, you know, that's crazy. Don't worry about it. We got lots of content in between. But let's go ahead and take a look. Now you are watching in the second part of this video. The second map is Pointe du Hoc. Now this map, like I said, is personally my favorite map so far. I like it because it's trench based. You can kind of hide in the trenches. You can also, if you really want to be a rushing like maniac and just go all over the place and really flank people, you can jump up on top and run around, but it's just an open field and you're gonna get picked off really easy. So my suggestion is to stay in the trenches, stay low, and stay on the outsides of the map as well. If you want to go on top, it's definitely might give you some insane like feeds and stuff because you'll be able to jump down behind, you know, maybe an entire 6-man, like all the guys, because they're not going to be expecting you because really nobody does that. But like I said, you might get picked off, but it can be used to your advantage, so just try it out whenever. But guys, the STG-44, good God, an insane weapon. Make sure to try that out. Then there's the PPSH, which is an insanely good gun. Very, very good. And then on top of that, we also have the grease gun, which is good as well. So those are the guns that I would stick to at the start of the beta. There's also, I believe, I hope I don't get this gun wrong, but I believe it's called the Type 100, and that gun is a monster. If they don't buff it, or if they don't nerf the weapon at all from when I got to play with it, holy cow, are you guys up for a crazy surprise. That gun is seriously insane in this game. It is so good. It's an SMG, has the mobility of an SMG, has little to no recoil, extremely fast fire rate, and an extremely fast kill time, and on top of that, little to no recoil, so its range is really good. I almost feel like I'm running around with an assault rifle with the mobility of an SMG. Extremely good. Definitely use that. I cannot wait to use that gun. The crazy thing is, I only picked it up once, and when I picked it up, I went like on a 3, I think I got like 5 or 6 kills in a row, like easy, like in a 10-second period. I didn't know that I could unlock it actually when I was playing this game in this pre-beta, so I was lost. I wasn't able to get any footage of it for you guys, but you get to see some STG-44 footage, some PPSH, and some grease gun gameplay as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. But those are my recommendations thus far. On top of that, remember that the class system is completely different. We have 5 divisions now in the game. You pick from those divisions, which each give you a special ability, basically. For an example, as you saw in this second part of the video, with the STG-44, I have a bayonet on the end, and that's the feature for assault rifles. And for SMGs, it's having a silencer. You can turn the silencer on and off whenever, which is extremely nice because let's say you ran all the way across the map and you're in the enemy spawn, you're flanking them, you don't want to be found out because you don't want to just get one kill and then get turned on and die by somebody else. You turn on that silencer when you're actually in the enemy spawns, but when you're not, when you're rushing to the spawns, you don't have to use that silencer. It's not needed because it's just not. It's just the strategic way of playing. You don't need to throw that on. So there's a lot of different things you can do with these classes. I would definitely recommend going through and just checking it out and such. You don't want to play the same exact way you've played Call of Duty in the past because there's a lot of new features, there's a lot of new ways to play this game, and I would just highly recommend checking out all the features in this beta and getting as comfortable with this game as humanly possible before the actual game comes out in November, because we get 2 weekends and that's it, which is probably going to lead up to about 8 days total. But anyways guys, hopefully you're having a fantastic day. Once again, drop a like on today's video, subscribe to KARNAGE if you are new. If you want to follow me on Twitter, that would be greatly appreciated. My Twitter will be down in the description below, and if you made it to this point in the video, comment down below hashtag WW2 hype.
Stay low on the balcony. Recon flight concluded. I'm throwing fire! recon aircraft observed. We're losing the fight. Our advance failed. Pull back to the MLR.